your girl is back. I know that it's been some time since I made a video, over a year in fact, but I figured now is as good a time as any to reintroduce myself back to my YouTube channel and to my loyal subscribers, just to let them know what's been going on in my life, what's going on in my nursing career, what's really happening. So my last video was a year and a half ago or something, somewhere in that realm. And for those of you who are new to this channel, my name is Marsha. I graduated from an associate's degree nursing program in December of 2016. I passed my NCLEX February of 2017 and hightailed it to Atlanta, Georgia, where I started a nurse residency program. All of my experience has been in critical care thus far in nursing. I initially worked on a step-down unit, step-down floor, I don't know. I worked on a step-down unit for about 18 months, at which point I transitioned to the medical ICU, where I have been working for about somewhere between 7 to 8 months. And yeah, so this has been a good transition for me. I like the kind of populations that we take care of in my particular medical ICU, and the patients are pretty sick, pretty critical, so I'm learning a lot. I'm dealing with a lot of fancy equipment. It's just a really good learning environment for me. So that is where I'm at in my nursing journey right now. As far as school is concerned, I am in a BSN program. I have 2 more classes to take. I'm taking the summer off right now, but I will take those last 2 classes in the fall and finally be done with my BSN. So I still work at the same facility. Up until a few weeks ago, that was my only job. I still work full-time. I still work nights, but recently I started picking up a whole bunch of extra jobs. I don't know, I just kind of went on a rampage and picked up like 4 extra jobs. Now, none of these jobs are full-time. None of them require any real time commitment from me. One of the jobs that I picked up is I am an RN supervisor for a home health company, which is basically I go out and I supervise patients that have CNAs, RNs, or LPNs who service them for their healthcare needs at their home. And I go in, talk with the families, and basically just make sure that they're happy with the care that their patient is receiving and that their loved one is receiving, and that and making sure that the patient's treatment goals and treatment plan is being followed accordingly, and to just kind of differentiate, like, does this patient still need care? So that's one job, and then the other 3 jobs are just kind of PRN jobs that I work when I find the time. Needless to say, I've been a busy girl. I've been pretty busy between working full-time, being a full-time student, and trying to travel, hang out with friends, and just do things that I feel like people my age are doing. It doesn't leave a lot of room for, I wouldn't say recording, but it does leave a lot of room for editing, because making videos isn't the problem. Editing the videos is the problem because it's so tedious for me. It takes so much time. Let's see, what else have I been doing as far as nursing is concerned? I joined the American Association of Critical Care Nurses. I have to think about this in my head to make sure that I don't mess up the acronym. So I joined the national chapter because it caters to my specific specialty, which is critical care. And I also joined the Atlanta chapter. So we meet once a month, discuss new events, new occurrences within critical care, talk to different vendors about new equipment or products that they are trying to propose to hospitals in our area. And it's just a good way for me to network and meet with other critical care nurses, and we can discuss, like, okay, what's going on your unit or your hospital, just, you know, chit chat. So that's something else that I do. Currently, I am studying for my CCRN exam, so that has been exciting. Yeah. Yes, I'm studying for my CCRN. I'm hopefully planning to take it sometime at the end of the summer or right before fall, preferably before the end of August. But I mean, it just depends on how much studying I actually get done and how comfortable I feel, or how prepared I feel before I take the exam. But I'm going to take the exam. And if you don't know what the CCRN is a certification for critical care nurses. It's a critical care RN certification that's offered by the AACN, and it's just another way for me to kind of step up my knowledge bank and an outward way for other people to know that I do have the tools and education to back up me taking care of these really critical patients. And besides all of that, it's honestly a great resource for critical care nurses. Like, it's making me learn things that I realized I didn't know as well as I thought I did. So for me, it's just a good decision all around. So yeah, that's my CCRN experience thus far. If you want more videos on that, or how I'm studying, or what I'm using to study, feel free to leave that down below in the comments. As far as what's been going on in my personal life, I mean, same old, same old. You guys know that I love traveling. I've traveled to several different places within the last 2 years. I bought a home last year, so that's been expensive, but I don't regret it. That's it, guys. If you have any questions, or if you want to know more about what's been going on with me, or if just anything, leave any of those down in the comments and I'll be sure to respond back. I would love to do a Q&A for my next video, just so, you know, we can get reacclimated back with each other. And, you know, some of my new subscribers that have subscribed in this period where I haven't been making videos can get to know me on a more personal level. So if you have any questions, please, please, please leave them down in the comments so that I can compile a list to do a Q&A for you guys. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at The Black Nurse. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, nurse friends.